Hello people. This video is more or less a calling out video. Another one, what I done the last one. And this is how the story starts. And yeah, well, let's start. Well, this goes back now 7 years ago back, I think. Maybe longer. I was swimming at Bellambi Beach, right? During the time, right? And I was practically swimming between the flags and stuff like that. And the surfing school, like, people came with students and stuff like that. And I was swimming between the flags, like the rules, like to keep me safe and stuff like that. and I got told to get the fuck off the beach by one of the surfing schools who was teaching the students how to surf. And I did. I got out of the beach, went back home, and I was practically depressed the whole day. And I was very much sad the whole day. I rang the police up, and they told me what to do, right? They said, go to the surf light saving, the Wollongong lifeguard, and talk to the boss. And this is where they practically fucked me over, where I could have ring the police and had them charged for verbally abusing me on government, like on public property, on council property and too. And what I did right, I went to the, I thought he was the boss of the beach, and his name is Michael, and he was not really the boss. He said he was the boss of Illawarra. To my face, he did, but he was not. And I made the complaint, right? I made the complaint to the surfing school and stuff like that. Don't know what the name of the surfing school is. I don't really give a shit. But I made a complaint, right? Written the complaint down. He written the complaint down. I didn't, because I don't know how to read and write during that time. And during that time, when he written the complaint and stuff like that, and practically 2 weeks later down the line, I wanted to check in to Wollongong Council. Usually when a council member, like in the surf light saving, right, when they usually write a complaint down or something, they should have like a complaint form too. They didn't. He just wrote it on a piece of blank paper. Didn't really mean much. And for me to go out to Wollongong Council to see if he did written the complaint, and put it this way, and they already told me, they searched on the computers, the council people, when they search on the computers for like complaints to certain things and stuff like that, they haven't even, he hasn't even written a complaint. He didn't even forward it into council. More or less, I got treated like trash. by the Wollongong Council lifeguards down there. And this is this is the punchline. Why they didn't help me, and why so-called Michael, who was so-called boss of that part of that area of the beach, of that certain coastline or whatever he's so-called in charge with. And this is where the punchline is. Sorry, I got a bit of stomach indigestion. Sorry. And the dude drove with his buggy and stuff like that, and this girl went into his buggy, and I talked to one of the students on the sly, and I said, "Who's that jumping?" And this is a true story. This is how I know the truth. And I talked to the students, and I said to them, "Who's that getting into his car? Into practically Michael's buggy, the beach buggy, what they drive in, the lifeguards." And they told me practically straight out that was his daughter. And I said, "Oh, now I know why he didn't really want to written that complaint, because his daughter was getting surfing lessons, and if he would have made the complaint, and if the council, if the council would have, went up to the surfing school, right?" And you know where I'm getting at, This is where this all leads to. Because he took the side of his family. He didn't practically serve the community at all. He only served his family. And that's not his job to serve his family. It's his job to serve me. And I didn't got no justice out of it because of his one daughter. Because of his only daughter. That's not doing his job properly. And I actually learnt the truth, and really, and I'm just going to say it, Wollongong lifeguards are corrupt too. It's like, since I lived down there, everything has gone so fucking bad for me living down there. And every time I used to go down the beach and have walks and stuff like that, he haven't apologized to me once. He haven't apologized to me for not helping me out or nothing else and stuff like that. And I just don't believe he just done that, really seriously. Took his side of his daughter, not taking the side of a public member, of the public. I'm a citizen of the public, and I was told to get the fuck off the beach on your grounds, and you haven't even served me and served my justice. And I went to council, and usually when you write a complaint, it's on the database, isn't it? And you didn't even written no complaint. My justice was not served because of your own corrupt needs, Michael. Because of your corrupt needs, and you just want to, help yourself and help your family out. You just treated me like garbage. And I hope this school goes out there with your boss, if you're still working there. Alright? You're a really corrupt person. And how dare you treat me like garbage when you didn't, and you're supposed to have a complaint form, a complaint council form in front of you, in front of me. But you only write on a blank piece of paper where you can go back to your lifeguard in Bulli where you usually work at, wherever you work at, and you crunched it up and threw it in the bin and never really done nothing about it because you only want to support your daughter. I understand that, but that's not your job to do that. And look what you've done to me. Now, I don't trust lifeguards no more because of you, Michael. I don't trust lifeguards because of you, Michael. And that's the thing you're going to live with your regret. You should have done that. You should have done your job properly and reported it to the council for the surfing school to get into trouble for what they've done. You haven't done it. And you still live with your regret to this day. Because, yeah, you only support your daughter. You're supporting your daughter, not the public. Supporting a family member, not the public. And I'm still living with this pain over my shoulders for you for what you've done. My justice was not served. You haven't served me. You only served yourself and your selfish self. I hope you're happy, Michael, for what you've done. I hope you live with this regret for the rest of your life. I salute to you, buddy. I salute to you.